In this module, we're going to briefly touch on a few things around monetization. So you've got your podcast, you've started to build up a following, and now you want to actually monetize it. So we provide 4 different monetization tools for you to use. The first, very commonly, is sponsors. You can also think about this as affiliates. You can use it either way. So let's say you have a sponsor that you want to have on your page. I don't know what logos I have, but let's say Podpage is sponsoring your show. So you say our new sponsor is Podpage. Podpage. We can actually why don't we just use our little marketing language? So Podpage can make you build a beautiful website in 5 minutes. Blah blah blah. Right? The Podpage pitch. So that's the description of your sponsor. You can upload a logo, and I don't know if I actually have one here, but I might. So let's say that's it. Hopefully it is. Podpage's website is podpage.com. We can show it on the sponsor page, and let's feature it on the homepage. So I'm going to save that, and then we're going to go to our actual website, and we're going to see what just happened. All the hacks. There's now a link at the top for sponsors, and there's Podpage. Podpage build beautiful Podpage websites. Visit the website. So we've got the sponsors on the sponsor page. If you look down at the bottom of your actual homepage, there's now a sponsor section for the Podpage. So all that stuff is done individually. You can have 10 sponsors if you want. You can do whatever. A cool thing you can also do is, let's say you just have sponsors for a certain episode. So maybe it's not Podpage isn't sponsoring your whole show. It's just going to sponsor your episode. So we'll take me off the homepage and we'll go into an episode. And let's say with this new one, we'll go down to sponsors. Episode sponsor, Podpage, save. So now, again, we'll go back over to your website. We'll look at this latest episode. And up in the top right, there's a Podpage logo. There's a lot of things you can do to customize this, but overall, without having to do anything, that's how we've integrated sponsors across the website. So that's the first thing. We'll go through the other ones a little bit quicker. You can, if you have donations or memberships, you can have a whole page on your site for that. So let's say you have, you make money from a buy me a coffee, or let's say PayPal. So you say paypal.com/Podpage or something. Once you add this link, I think it's hard. Once you add this link, that was in a different window, and you refresh this page, you've got you now have a donate page on your website. So again, you'll see we've added a donate page to the header bar. And now on this page, you can change the title. So donate to my podcast. If you want your title to be that changes it up here. And then you can edit your content. So this gives you an opportunity to talk about how you use your donations. We've been podcasting listener support for years. Here's what we do with it. And you can add photos, you can do whatever you want, and basically build this whole page out about why someone should be donating to you. Now, you can instead put stuff about a membership. So if you're a Patreon person or you have Supercast, you can put this page is basically for your how to describe it. So let's say you make your money through membership, and you just can put that here. Then the become a member becomes the navigation bar title. You also can make this your call to action. So always follow is the call to action, which is basically all of your how to follow you on Apple Podcasts. But if you go into revenue, now it says become a member. You've got a lot. We've built a lot of navigation links. A normal website wouldn't have as many, but basically that makes the big button at the top become a member. So that's a little bit about the monetization with donations. Quickly, if you want to just do ads like normal Google ads, if you go to AdSense, they'll give you a publisher ID. All you need to do is put a couple pieces of content that Google will give you here, and ads will be automatically added across your page. It's powered by Google. It takes a little bit of time for them to show up, but make it really easy. The other thing you can do is have a storefront. So if you sell like an ebook on Amazon and shirts on TeePublic or different places, you can go in and you can add products to this page where you say like my t-shirt, and you add a description for it. You say how much it costs. You add a photo of it, and then you add the buy link. So it has to be for sale somewhere else, but you can add a bunch of pages, a bunch of products, and build a whole store that then links out to other places on the internet. And it's all going to be on your homepage. So those are 4 different ways you can monetize using your website. We're adding more, but that's where we're starting. Hope that helps.